Welcome to another episode of Limitless Trading. We wanted to set you up for midweek where we are. Tell me this is not exciting times. If you check out our previous video up here, we will show you that we were talking about that support was failing. Correct? The market was kind of tippy toeing on falling apart and possibly rolling over into some resistance areas. We had said all the dark pools had already been hit. The market was going to have to come down and look for liquidity. And in fact, that's what we did. Our team members caught a nice short. We don't go crazy, but you take the points where you can find them. So for those of you who have been following along, we had said that the last dark pull we had was in the 671 area. Our AI trigger had said 673. So what did we see? We saw some resistance here at 673. And I said to my guys, you could take a short, just always keep it tight because we do have AI triggers that are higher, even though we don't have any dark pulls that are higher than here as of right now. So what happens? We knew 671 was going to be a liquidity sweep under the 10 SMA, but you want to be careful. Why? Because the market could easily bounce up here and come back up, right? We don't know. We don't try to anticipate. But once the market broke down, I said to my guys, just leave it alone. Let the market run, and the market will take it from you. And if this rejects, re-engage on a short, 670, 668 area, and we ran it. Our stop loss is actually hit. So there's impossible to know because remember that the next dark pull is 666, right? We don't know if it's going to hit. So as soon as the market, let's say does this and flings back, you're out of your puts. You're not assuming, you're not holding. You could always re-engage. So what's happening? We said, hey, we didn't see any dark pulls, but we said that if the 668.89 re-engaged and we had a little bit of a green candle, we were going to take very, very small controlled longs because again, all these candles, this was accumulation, which is very, very bullish, right? If you get accumulation, that's market makers trying to trap short. And we saw that the selling was getting very heavy in this area. More and more sellers were coming in. So what do market makers do? They wait till the selling pressure gets heavy and boom, they break out. So you take your long at the recovery of any dark pool. Then again, the 10 SMA recovers back to the 670 target. It's not guaranteed. Once you're over the 10 SMA, take your win. I don't care if it's 1 point, 5 points, 10 cents, 40 cents. Don't assume. Once we go long, 670, you're running stops again. Back to 671. Again, you're just running stops back to, let's say, all-time highs. We do have a long target up at the 7,400, but that could hit whenever the market wants. As of right now, this is what we're looking at. So congrats if you took the short with us. If you took it from the previous video that we had, bear season looked like it was upon us. We're running out of dark pools. The market's not liking what it's seeing. The government shutdown is extending a little bit longer than anybody would like. But again, one trade at a time. Well, I personally still want to see. What I want to see is the market come back. Give me 671 so I can let go of these longs and add more shorts, right? Escalator down, but the market looks like it's stair-stepping. And then on a previous video, what did I say? I had this was looking like a head and shoulders on the 15-minute, right? So what does that mean? That it gets bearish, but it's really only bearish if we break under here, right? Because we could easily just break above and invalidate the move. And again, I don't trade patterns because patterns are flawed. They could break down if the market wants to break down. Oops, got to get rid of that. I apologize for that move. But the market could easily break down. So what do I want to see? Again, a breakdown to 666 gives me even more confirmation that we're going to the 650 area that I would like. If not, 666 holds. Again, I'm going long because we're still on an uptrend. We could have 2 or 3 red days. We actually tapped the daily downtrend got tapped today. It didn't break, but boy, is it close. So I'm telling everybody, be very cautious long. That VIX player is still creeping out and saying, hey, we're very worried about October and November. October is the second most bearish month of the year, only to February. So again, if you're listening to this because you can't watch the screen, the numbers that it held was 668.89. That takes you to 670, 671. And then again, there's no dark pool at 673, but that is an all-time high area. 671 rejects, take puts again back to the 668 or finding new liquidity at 666. If 666 break down, it's waterfalls. That's an inverse head and shoulder. were collapsing, and that would be the end of the daily trend. That would start our nasty, nasty downtrend into the downtrend channel that we have on the daily. So if you want information, please comment below. If you just want one ticker, we will give you actionable. If not, you could join our members group. We're having a great time. We're making a lot of money and getting some great trades and base hits, guys, one trade at a time.